Sweet. All right. Can you guys see me and hear me and everything? Who is on with me now? This is great. I finally got it. Wow. That was a tough one. Is there anybody here? Anybody here? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Who is with me now? I know it took a while, but we did it. Okay, so now we know. Now we know. All right, who has any questions? Hey, you see me? All right. All right, thanks for sticking around. This is my first time going live, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm here, and I'm here for you. So you tell me whatever it is you want to ask me, and let's get down and let's start making this some value since you waited for me. I really appreciate it. Anything that you want me to cover? If not, I'll jump right into the Google Business Profile and how you can get the free leads. It's just me and you. All right. What's your first name? I know who you are because you always leave me comments, and I really appreciate it. But what's your first name? Wu-Tang 23361. What is your first name, Wu-Tang? I love Wu-Tang. See here. Hey, I know you have. I appreciate that. But I wanted to know your first name because it doesn't say it in the chat. So I just want to know what I can call you. Know how to address you. All right. I was hoping to get a few more people. I don't know if other people were trying to get in while I was setting up. But anyway, is there anything that you want me to cover before I start getting into some stuff that I had planned? Oh, you're John also? Nice. All right, John. What would you like to cover? Do you have any specific questions for me? Any specific questions? Let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna start talking about the Google Business Profile. Last month, it got me a ton of free leads in September. Usually, I get about 100 calls in a given month. I had my Google Business Profile suspended for a little while in September, so it went down because of a freak accident. Yeah, I know, right? But it was just an accident in changing the name. I'm always making tweaks to my Google Business Profile, trying to get a little bit more search engine optimization, a little bit more visibility, if you will. So I changed the name on my business to Happy Home Helpers Cleaning Service because so many people are searching for a cleaning service. And it does help give you a boost. But then what happened is that it tripped the algorithm, and it made it think that I was had a different business that I was trying to use under that same business name, and it just suspended me. So it went down for about a week, and then I came back on. But yeah, it sucked because I had a bunch of momentum, and I was doing really well with my free traffic. John, are you well-versed in traffic and conversions? If you are, give me like a thumbs up or a yes or a no so I can explain what it is, and then I'll get into the details. Nope. Okay. So traffic is just simply how many people go to your website or find your business, I should say, because traffic could come from a number of ways. You could generate traffic from a Google ad, a Facebook ad, or you could be at church or at the dog park and give someone your card, and they could go and then go to your website, and that's generating traffic towards it. Before the internet, traffic was foot traffic or car traffic, right? So think about a retail store, like an old school brick and mortar store. Typically, the thing that would matter most would be location because they would want a lot of passerbys. That's why if you have a store or a restaurant and you want it to be in an airport or a shopping mall, you pay more money for that real estate, for that lease, because there's more traffic, right? And so now everything's online pretty much. So what we try to do is we try to get as much traffic to our websites, so that way we can get more customers. The more traffic you have, the better chance of just numbers game that you can play, right? But you don't want just any traffic coming. There's bad traffic, which would be like if you were saying the first person that comes to my website today to book a job, they get a free iPad. That would just be a bunch of people coming for the free iPad, not a bunch of people coming because they wanted to get your cleaning service, right? So we want to drive qualified traffic. And the way that we do that is we either optimize for search engine. So when people type in something like best cleaning service near me, deep cleaning Las Vegas, move out cleaning Los Angeles, whatever it may be, those type of searches will bring up results. And the whole point of the optimizations is that it makes you go higher in those results. So everybody wants to be first at the top of the page, right? But when you pay for the ads, it gives you to the top ranking no matter what, because you paid to be there. So what you really want is a mix of paid and organic traffic, because the free traffic will lower how much you have to pay for the paid traffic. It'll blend. So anyway, that's traffic. Now, conversion is when you take that traffic and you turn it into paying customers, right? So there's a number of ways to do that. I think you've seen my website video on how to build a website for a cleaning business. And the first thing you want to do is you want to look at the top of the page and you want to put information there that just crushes any concern or objection that somebody might have using your service. So we know that cleaning is very intimate, and we know that people lack trust until they know who we are, or we've cleaned for them, or they see social proof, which is what other people say about our website and our business in the form of reviews. And so what the best way to convert that traffic into paid customers is to, one, show them the social proof so they can see that other people like your service, and two, address we get a lot of calls, and people often come to my business and they call and they say, we have been having the same cleaning service come for 2 years, but they just started being late all the time, and we hate that. So at the top of my website, on the first bullet point, I'll write like, we show up on time every time, right? And now we're gaining some steam here in the live. It's really good. Welcome, everybody. If you have any questions, this is an Ask Me Anything. I'm going over how to create traffic and conversions to your website to get more cleaning business customers. If you have anything specific that you want me to talk about, please put it in the chat and I will talk. I will address any questions. I'll give you all the answers. I honestly think that, I know there are a lot of people in this world that sell cleaning service, but I think that I am the best in the world. I know that sounds really funny, but I really believe that. Maybe there's somebody that is as good as I am, but I don't think that there's anyone better. I eat, sleep, and breathe selling cleaning, and I really enjoy it. I love it. And so, now I've built a cleaning business where I don't have to be involved in the day-to-day anymore, but I like to take calls from customers once in a while because I like to hear them, and I like do I only do residential? I do some commercial, but the only commercial I do comes from the residential. So, for example, we have a client that is a dentist and we clean her office, right? So it's all just coming from the clients that want their workspace cleaned, and I have quite a bit of that. But I'm going on almost 5 years now, so I have my email list is over 5,000 now, which means I've transacted 5,000 times, which is pretty nuts to think about. So maybe 1,000 times a year we'll get a new customer. So anyway, you want traffic and you want conversions, right? And the way that you get free traffic is if you optimize your Google Business Profile. The number one way to do that, the number one way is to create citations on other sites that rank really Yelp profile. The reason why I wouldn't create a Yelp profile is because Yelpers are nasty. They love to complain. Did you ever notice that it's either a 1-star review and they like fucking hate you, or it's a 5-star review? It's like the best experience they've ever had. I don't know what it is about Yelpers. I just don't I don't think it's very fair. But with Google, I think that people are really a lot more fair. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe Yelp has conditioned people to complain a lot. It sure seems that way. But anyway, what you can do, yeah, they are. I dated one. That's pretty funny. Simone, welcome. How do you get commercial clients as a beginner? That's a really good question. So if I was you, I would run Google Ads for commercial cleaning. And if you need help with that, send me a DM or email me at john@johnmargalite, and I will help you. I'll give you a 15-minute Zoom call, and I'll show you how to do that. There's a ton of searches. The way that you get customers, you're a beginner, that's no problem. The way that you get customers is you want to be where they're looking, right? So if you need a pizza or a handyman or a plumber, where do you go to find it? You go to Google. So Google is where you want to be. That's where you want to be. There's thousands of people every day across the country. There's probably hundreds in your city, if not more, that are searching Google for office cleaning service. So if you come up in that ranking, whether you pay to be there or you do it organically, that's how you get there. The best way is through a Google Business Profile. I would start a Google Business Profile, and I would put on your profile that you specialize in office cleaning. And then when people search, like, what city are you in, Simone? Tell me what city are you in? Let's see here. So whatever city you're in, if you optimize for that city. The other way that I really got a lot of information, if you go to Udemy, Udemy.com, there are terrific courses that you can buy for 10 to 12 bucks. I took one of them and it was awesome. If you take a local SEO course on Udemy, they will teach you how to do it. But going back to the number one way, you create citations. So sites that rank very high, if you create profiles on them, the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, there's what ranks? Angie's doesn't rank, Thumbtack doesn't rank, but there's just a ton of them. Yellowpages.com, that's a good site. South Florida, all right, Boca Raton, cool. Welcome to my live. So let's see here. Jen says, let's see here. I'm beginning my own company and I'm thinking of bootstrapping and hiring one clean tech that I know that works at a hotel. I know that's rough and risky. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Let me ask you a question. What would be the con that it doesn't work out? The pro would be, I mean, it could lead to something good happening and maybe it works out and you scale up to 5, 10, 15, 20 cleaners. The other side of it is you don't take action, you don't do anything. I promise you nothing will come of that. So always go for it. And if you have somebody that you can hire that has experience, like you were mentioning, then absolutely. The thing about cleaning that I love is that it's a skill that so many people have. It's universal, right? Everybody knows how to clean, and maybe they don't know how to clean professionally, but I'll tell you what, some of my best cleaners are people that have no professional cleaning experience, but they're like moms that have raised kids. I'll tell you, if you want to get something done in this world, you give it to a busy mom. They will get it done. They're the best in the whole world at getting stuff done. I would do it myself, but my wife says I stick at cleaning. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not a very good cleaner myself. I'm good at traffic and conversion, but I am not good at cleaning. Sometimes I like to go to the job sites just to create some content and check on things. I did a crazy hoarder house a week ago. I have that on my channel. But anyway, you want traffic. So you need to get people to your website, and your website has to be set up to either get them to call you or to fill out a form so you can call them.